Business News is next with Tuliloko Ogunjobi.
Well, thank you so much, Nifemi. Now in business news, President Bola Tinubu's nationwide broadcast addressing commemorating his 2 years since assuming office, he outlined the stride made in his renewed hope agenda. That's in a statement made available yesterday, I beg your pardon, for sustainable and prosperous Nigeria. The founder and chief consultant at B. Adedipe and associate Dr. Bedo Adedipe bared his mind on some of Mr. President's economic policies. He spoke with me earlier today on our Business Nigeria show.
We've also gone in the right direction. And a number of pointers. I think Mr. President also mentioned one of them in his speech. And that is, if you look at the rig count, which in fact is a forward, or let me call it a lead indicator of what is happening in the O&G sector, oil and gas sector.
Yeah.
Okay. When we look at rig count for Nigeria, it has also increased significantly. That's a pointer to investment in production, equipment, and infrastructure.
Yes.
That's on the one side. When you look at output also, it has improved from where it was in 2023 to where we are today, even though it is less than the budget assumption.
Yeah.
But it's still a better place than where we were. All right. Equally, when you look at investment, there's an interesting thing there. You find that every time a major international oil company, an OIC, wants to divest, there's always either another IOC buying it out or a local oil and gas entity that is buying that up. So those are some of the things that also indicate that clearly investor interest in oil and gas in Nigeria has actually picked up in response to those executive orders.
Meanwhile, the Lagos State government has commenced the integration of the National Identification Number into a single social register across 20 local governments and 37 local council development areas in the state to enhance the delivery of social protection initiatives. This development was disclosed by the State Commissioner for Economic Planning and Budget, Mr. Okwe George, during a press briefing in Alausa, Ikeja. Commissioner described the initiative as a significant step towards building a more effective and inclusive database systems for residents. Mr. George explained further that the state single social register will help ensure that social protection resources are delivered efficiently to the most vulnerable citizens.
The federal government has directed through a presidential panel that households on the national register must be updated, especially with the national identification number and geolocations, which is the NIN. This process commenced on Wednesday, the 9th of April 2025 in Lagos across all our 57 local governments and our local council development areas. And it's being carried out in alignment with the directive of His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to make sure we strengthen the National Social Register and ensure that all states operate a synchronized and reliable database of vulnerable population. Through this integration, we're not only building a more robust and inclusive register, but we are also ensuring that the resources are delivered to the right people at the right time for the right impact. We urge every household to cooperate with our field officers, the social protection teams. Please make your NINs available and encourage your neighbors to do the same. Your participation is essential to the success of this initiative in Lagos State and indeed in Nigeria.